How did Shona seem? Sick with nerves. She'll be swearing her oath soon.
Mind you, David looked pretty nervous too.
He's got ice in his veins, that one. Oh, Mary's brought a knit in. Said it calms her brain. Whatever happens, they're all bound to do better than I did.
Hey, you were brilliant. Okay?
You can go now.
Love, I mean it. There must be other ways of testifying. You gave him chapter and verse in your statement. And after yesterday, seeing that poor girl's body on the track.
I've got to remember what happened to Bethany. And I've got to forget that I recorded Neil's confession. And all the time, I've got to blank out Lara's face. I can't be dealing with you, fretting on top of that.
How did you turn out so marvellous with your jeans?
Bye.
You don't miss much.
Where's Bethany?
She's there. She's with Craig.
You told the court before, to use your words, that you haven't a clue why you're standing here.
That's because I don't. I'm just a guy who's found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time.
This wrong time being?
Christmas Day, last year.
What happened then?
I found Bethany lying unconscious in the street after a drug overdose. Everyone seems to have forgot that she tracked me down. Not the other way around. She came to me. Now, how does that even work if I'm supposed to be some sort of sexual predator? Sorry.
Take a moment.
He's just desperate.
He's not desperate. He's just warming up.
Gave her a job partly to help build her confidence and partly because I felt responsible for her. I mean, she was obviously messed up.
In what way was she messed up?
I'll take your pick. She just had her stomach pumped after taking a jar of diet tablets, and then there was a crush on her mum's boyfriend.
You're referring to Mr. Gary Windass, aged 31?
Yeah. That's him.
So, 2 months have passed, and you've given Bethany a job, and created a video blog for her. Was it then an intimate relationship began?
Well, actually, I just provided advice and equipment towards the vlog. The rest was all Bethany. And by that time, we had got very close.
Did the difference in age concern you?
A bit, yeah. But by then, I was in love.
And how did Bethany feel about the age gap?
She told me she'd always been attracted to older men.
You said men. Do you mean other than Mr. Windass?
She once mentioned she had a thing with another of her mum's boyfriends. I think his name was Callum.
Would that be the same Callum Logan found buried under number 8 Coronation Street in May last year?
Yeah. See, I think that's one of the reasons why Bethany's mum had a mental breakdown.
She had a complicated home life then.
Oh, complicated doesn't even get close. She hated it there. See, that's why I let her move in so quickly. Of course, it was the biggest mistake of my life.
Have you ever assaulted Bethany?
No,
Ever stubbed out a cigarette on her arm?
never.
Then how do you explain her injuries?
Self-harming. Just like with the diet pills.
Why would she do such a thing?
To hurt me. Like sleeping around to make me jealous wasn't bad enough.
And is this what prompted your decision to leave the country?
Yes. By then, I was at my wit's end. I felt if I could get Bethany away from her family and all the other men, then I could make things right between us.
But you were arrested before you could escape.
Oh, I wasn't trying to escape. I was trying to rescue Bethany.
And during this rescue, as you call it, the prosecution alleged you became threatening and aggressive. Did you?
Yeah. I'll admit I lost it. But when you're in love As much as I was, common sense goes out the window sometimes.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
He's won.
Not a chance.
Yeah, there's no way the jury can buy that garbage. Yeah, and our side will tear him apart.
See, you two, you just don't understand. This is exactly what Nathan does. He gets in your head. And that jury, they're going to believe his lies. Just like Bethany and those girls did.
You don't deny that 3 of your co-defendants, Duncan Edgerton, Christopher Blackthorne and Ian Yardley, attended a gathering at your residence on May the 30th of this year.
No.
The gathering at which you were subsequently arrested.
No.
And during that evening, at approximately 8:30, did the defendants, as Bethany Platt claims, enter the bedroom with her?
Yeah, she encouraged them. She was trying to get a rise out of me.
I'll take that as a yes.
She wanted to make me jealous.
So you've said. At this point, was there ever any exchange of money between you and the defendants?
No.
Well, this wasn't a service you were offering.
I said no.
After your arrest, you were searched. A sum of money was found on your person. Can you remember how much?
No.
Then allow me to jog your memory. £450.
Yeah, if you say so.
Earlier that day, each of your party guests visited separate ATM machines and withdrew cash. Christopher Blackthorne, £200. The other 2 defendants, £150 each. Were you aware of this?
No.
Were you aware that all 3 defendants also received the same text message from the same mobile phone, which read, usual price, cash only, smiley face emoji?
No.
Then can you explain why £20 notes found on your person were traced back to 2 of the 3 ATM machines visited by your co-defendants?
Talk your way out of that.
They owed me money.
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
For what, exactly?
No, I can't remember.
I see. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Not so cocky now, are you?
The prosecution vows to give him a right kicking.
Hopefully I make up for my screw-up.
You didn't screw up, Craig. You were just nervous.
I still let you down.
You could never let me down.
The jury coming back,
Well, they've reached a verdict already.
apparently.
If you can't face it, everyone will understand. I wouldn't give him the satisfaction.
Stand. Could the foreman of the jury please stand? Has the jury reached verdicts on all defendants, on which they are all agreed?
Yes.
On count 1, do you find the defendant, Nathan Curtis, guilty or not guilty of rape?
Guilty.
On count 2, do you find the defendant, Nathan Curtis, guilty or not guilty of conspiracy to commit rape?
Guilty.
Do you find the defendant, Neil Clifton, guilty or not guilty of rape?
Guilty.
Do you find the defendant, Ian Yardley, guilty or not guilty of rape?
Guilty.
Do you find the defendant, Christopher Blackthorne, guilty or not guilty of rape?
Guilty.
You find